Welcome again for the ones that are new and don't know me. I'm here with you live every 2 weeks for the new moons and the full moons. Thank you so much again for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, or comment. Thank you for showing up, both here on TikTok and on YouTube. And as always, we have the recording after this live is done. We have the recording in YouTube for those of you that want to watch it again because you weren't from the beginning, or you need to just review something else. Also, in the description box in the YouTube channel, there's always information about what I can offer you as services, free resources. If you want to join the email list for Sacred Light Alchemy, you can get articles and all the updates that are available. And also, if you want to purchase some of the services that I offer, are everything down below, or you would like to join the membership on this channel. Okay, on the YouTube channel, we have also a membership with different perks. You are welcome to go and check them out. For any questions, please contact me. You have everything, all the details in the description or the bio of this channel. Amazing. So let's start. We are done with the administrative stuff. So as I was saying, we are going to celebrate today the new moon in Aquarius. And before we begin, as always, I want to mention what we are going to do. We are all opening the sacred space to understand and to connect with some energies that can assist us at this time, okay? For protection, to feel more grounded, to call on people or energies and high vibrational energies that can assist us at this time. Also, after the opening of the circle, I'm going to talk about the astrology part for this new moon in Aquarius, how this is going to affect us or is going to trigger us at this time and for the entire moon cycle. And this time, this is not just for this moon cycle. I'm going to get into the details at the right moment. And after the astrology part, which consists, as I said, the general view, I'm going to go into a channeled meditation to align and also clear anything that stands in the way of us integrating the energies of this beautiful full moon. And as new moon. As I always say, we can recap or do the meditation as a practice, okay? Do the meditation as a practice as long as we like and we feel, because this is like a spiritual practice that we can do in this time period, especially for this moon cycle. So I always recommend you to recap this meditation for at least 3 times, 7 times, depending on also how you feel, because some of the meditations that maybe you guys that are more familiar with this know that some meditation can go and run on multi-dimensional levels or deeper levels. And at some point, when practicing them several times, we are going to feel as a form of saturation, or something that it tells us intuitively that we don't know, we don't need this practice, because it's kind of like we've overcome, or we came out of that resonance, let's say, with this practice or this meditation. So that's why I always advise to do it as much as you feel, and when you feel that you should not do it, stop doing it altogether. So this was the meditation, and then, as always, I'm going to also pull out an oracle card that is going to let us know the overall energy for this full moon in Aquarius, and what is the advice, what we need to connect with, what are because all these things are telling us to consciously connect with some of the things that we are doing here. The energies are always working, okay? But sometimes, because we are not aware, we are not grounded enough, we are not connecting to ourselves or to our subtle selves, we do not understand what's happening. And by just being here, for example, listening to this and knowing what to expect, at the moment when these energies are coming or triggering something in your life, you're going to understand from this why it's happening, or what you need to integrate, or how to integrate, and so on and so forth. So then, after the oracle, we are going to just close the circle. So first, opening the circle, the astrology, the meditation, the oracle, and lastly, closing the circle. This is timestamp that I've been using for these circles, because I believe these are perfect tools to have a grasp of the energy, practically speaking, and also mentally speaking, and visually, okay, with the oracle, visually speaking, of what is the overall thing that we need to keep in mind with these events, which I call also windows in time, when we can set intentions or we can release stuff. Okay, so let's get going. Let's open up the circle. And for that, as I always ask you, we can put the hands in prayer and connect with the energy of the higher vibrational energies that can assist us at this time. So close your eyes and connect to your heart, and let's invite them in. Just listen to my invocation. To the south, to the west, to the north, to the east, to the Mother Earth, to the Father Sky, to all stellar nations or higher beings, light beings that need to be here, have to be here, or can be with us today. Please assist us. Please be with us today, in this moment. We always need to connect. I feel like saying this. We always need to ask for assistance. Any helpers cannot connect with us, cannot come to us if we do not ask for assistance. So always ask assistance so that they can join. I'm also asking Archangel Michael and the Lords of Karma to clear any emotions, thoughts, energies, or entities that are lower than love and light, to release them right now from all of you watching, from all the group or the egregore that is happening right now, and eliminate or transmute them into the light. Beautiful. Any lower frequencies be released right now. And lastly, I'm asking each and every one of these higher selves to be connected and be here with us, to inspire us, to connect with us, to integrate as much as possible its wisdom and all the teachings, or the inspiration that we need at this time. Now that we are grounded and also connected to the higher realms, we can also connect with the heart and be in the present moment. We are going to take a deep breath. And slowly opening up the eyes. While I'm going to speak about the astrology part for this new moon in Aquarius, you can either write down what I'm going to let you know, or you can just close your eyes and listen to what I have to say. The information is also related to the chart or how the new moon is manifesting on the sky at this point, but also things that I'm going to pick on from the field and the information that I'm being guided to transmit to you. Okay, so first of all, as always, we are going to start with what the new moon is. Okay, for those of you that maybe don't remember, or those of you that are here new, the new moon is happening every time the sun and the moon are coming together in a communion. Okay, the moon represents the feminine principle, and the masculine represents the sun represents the masculine principle. So both of these energies, masculine and feminine, sun and moon, are coming together for this new moon to create something new, to start a new process of creation, as I always say. For us to create something, we need both principles. We cannot create just from the moon or just from the energy of the sun. Both of them need to be coming together and create something in our life. That be something that we want to change, something that we want to bring new as a manifestation, a project, a child, for example, a business, everything that we want to bring in our life, okay? From material to higher ways of perceiving or creating, okay? So the new moon, as I was saying, is happening in the sign of Aquarius. When Aquarius is the frequency or the energy that the new moon is happening into, this is the time when we are being triggered by the universe, by all these energies, to what? To think outside of the box, first of all, because Aquarius is always the innovation or the innovative, okay? It's creating something out of an inspiration or an epiphany, something that we are being inspired by God, the creation, to actually bring in the world. And it's sometimes, most of the time, very unique, not necessarily relevant for these time periods, okay? It can be connected to a specific domain of life that this invention, let's say, can take place, but is not necessarily something that is already manifested. That's why it's also the sign of the genius, okay? The Aquarius is connected to our genius. And no, even if you are not Aquarius, that doesn't mean that you do not have Aquarius in your birth chart. So when I'm speaking about this energy, I'm speaking overall as a collective energy, and also speaking about this being available to you, because overall we all have all the signs of the zodiac inside of us. Okay, we all have the energies of the 12 zodiac signs. Even if we are, let's say, we are a Taurus, or we are a Cancer, and so on and so forth, we still have playing out in our chart, the birth chart, as individuals, we still have the energies of Aquarius, for example, in this specific case. So in a specific area of our life, we are, let's say, geniuses, okay? We can incorporate, or we can have this spark of geniosity in a certain part or sector of our life. And yes, we need to find it. So another thing that this energy is triggering us to discover or to understand is to think outside the box, expand our level of awareness, and go on the adventure to have like a new, let's say, outlook of life. Because only when we have, let's say, a clear slate, okay, without any baggages from the past, we can actually feel receptive enough to get or receive the inspiration and the genius that the divinity or the universe has for us, okay? Including our higher self, all these forces, this superior and higher self forces, are all in a way coming together, or we connect with them so that we find this uniqueness that is characteristic to us, okay? Each and every one of us, because we all have a certain mission, I would say, or a certain spark, a certain seed that we have come here to integrate, to connect with, and to plant or ground on earth. Okay, so if we do not do that, that means we are not connected to our genius. And this is the moment, or this is the moment in time where we can do that, when the universe is like saying, or through the things that are going to happen at this time, the universe is saying or is showing us, let's say, the way of doing that. Amazing. Besides the innovation, the uniqueness, and the thinking outside the box, Aquarius is also speaking about community, okay? About understanding the power of community when we want to integrate this genius, okay? Because Aquarius, one of the things that Aquarius energy can do is to think that is so unique, that is separate from the community. But Aquarius actually needs to go inside to understand what is the essence or the uniqueness that is characteristic to him or her, and bring that in the community. Bring that energy, bring that genius, and make it happen in that community. Not to be the crazy engineer or the crazy genius that just is so rebellious and nobody understands him or her. So this is the principle: to go inside, to understand the genius inside, but also once we do that, to come into the community and share that with humanity. Share that with your community, with your family, with everyone else. So you do not feel separated from them, okay? Because Aquarius is also the sign of the future. And if you are so in tune with the present moment, or maybe some people are very connected to the past, when somebody is coming with a crazy or innovative idea, majority of people are going to consider him or her crazy. But this is the process of integrating your let's say, future self into the present, and knowing how to bring that into and integrate that into the present. Okay, this is the challenge. So this is what the universe is asking of us right now to do. Another thing that I'm going to mention, for those of you that are listening, maybe you already know, and I also mentioned, I believe, in my last live for the full moon in Leo, I also mentioned that Pluto, which represents the Lord of the underworld, the death and rebirth Lord, or the one that is teaching us how to shed the past and to grow into something new, right? To die and to be rebirthed again, and also to understand our own shadow, has moved from Capricorn, which and it stayed there for 15 years, I believe. Yes, 15 years in the sign of Capricorn, and now starting January 20 has entered in the sign of Aquarius. At the end of the year, is going to go back for a few months, 2 or 3 months, I believe, in the Capricorn. But after that, okay, after coming out of Capricorn at the end of the year, it's going to stay exclusively in Aquarius for the next 20 years, guys. Okay, so for the next 20 years, this Pluto, this energetic force, this force of nature, okay, this transformative kind of energy is going to be in Aquarius. And whenever Pluto is in Aquarius, we can expect a lot of transformation happening, and that can lead to the domains that Aquarius leads, which are what? Technology, internet, and everything that is connected to, let's say, computer science or engineer. I'm not going to go into this because I already written an article on my blog, so you can go over there. It's www.sacredlightalchemy.com, and in the blog section, you just search in the search bar, you search for Pluto in Aquarius, and you're going to find the article if you want to get more into details and how each sign, sun, moon, or rising is going to be affected by this change in specific. So why I'm saying that? Because, as I said, we have 20 years of this Pluto transiting the Aquarius. Okay, we also have what? We also know that these days the new year, the new Chinese year is happening. And together with that, in the Chinese astrology, there's a cycle that starts for 20 years, coincidence, that the element of fire is the one that is going to rule the next 20 years. That means, again, fire means transformation. It means action. It means passion. It means connection to spirit. Think about the fire that you put and that the shamans or the ancient ones always consider that the fire is spirit manifested on earth, or the divinity as material on earth. So we could connect to the fire, and through the fire we could connect to the spirit. So we can say that the next 20 years, also astrologically speaking, from the Western astrology and also from the Chinese point of view, with the 20-year cycle being influenced by the element of fire, we can say that we are going to become more spirited or more aligned to spirit. more aligned to our higher self, more aligned to what coming into the and grounding the Aquarius age, okay, into existence, because we all know that we are in a process of ascension that started a long time ago, but many, including the Mayan, say that the world had started in 2012. A new world has started from 2012. And this is basically with the new age of Aquarius, which started, some say, in 2018 or 2019. This is when we are still in the, let's say, initial stages of this new world that we are going into, okay, which is the age of Aquarius. And because another thing, for some of you that know already astrology, this new moon happens, okay, the degree when we have on the chart, on the natal chart, or the chart that I see and look when the new moon is formed, on that specific chart, the moon and the sun are right next to each other, and there's a mathematical degree, okay, because every sign has 30 degrees. So that's the system of astrology. So this new moon happens exactly at the 20 degree. Again, something that I found very relevant. So again, the number 20, 20, 20, 20. That means that all these numbers, I would say with the new moon, we can consider, or I consider this as being a new moon that is showing us, okay, is showing us how we can maybe set intentions, because new moons, it's all about setting new intentions for not just this moon cycle, as I always advise you to do, but for the next 20 years. So I would say that to think big and outside of box of any intentions that you set at this time, because these can quantum leap very quickly, okay? For instance, if we want to, we are speaking just at the human level right now, okay? We can consider at soul level or spiritual level as well, but let's consider right now at the human level. You want, for example, to change where you are, your situation right now, because you don't like something. For example, you don't like the house where you live, you don't like the country that you live, or you don't like something about your current situation. So with this quantum leap that is happening this month, this cycle, but also overall for the coming 20 years, we can just quantum leap. That means that from this where we are, we can just jump very quickly on another timeline that is going to take us exactly where we need to go. It's not going to take a lot of process and alignment to do that. We can just do like from here to here in a matter of like seconds. Right now, something in me aligned or has changed, and I'm already on a different timeline, and I'm going and I'm aligning to it. So this is why this energy is so important, because we can change rapidly things that we don't like. So I recommend you set the intentions, and as I also mentioned, that you put it as high as you can have it, because my 2 cents on that is that everything that is up for you as a human level, at the spirit level, it's actually just the floor, if you can understand. So my top, let's say, is actually the floor for my spirit. So go and think or set the intention as high as you can have the imagination, because at the level of your soul and spirit, it can be very low. So I advise you to go as high as you possibly can. Okay? And also, if the intention changes, you can also change it along the way. You do not need to set with a specific intention if for some reason that changes over time. Or it can just happen very quickly. And also that means that you've done the great job of manifesting it. Okay? So we talked about the Pluto, we talked about the 20-year cycles in a cycle in Aquarius. And also another very important thing right now, if you guys haven't started manifesting or taking action in your life, depending on what you want to manifest, maybe you want something specific in your life, more abundance, a partner, you want maybe more to be more healthy, you still are going through some beliefs or mental issues that you still need to overcome. That, my dears, you can now take action more into that, because until April 1st, starting today, until April 1st, we all the planets, all the planets on the sky are in are no longer retrograde, are in direct, okay? And that means we can be in alignment easier, okay? We do not really have restriction anymore. So we have full speed ahead. That means that we might need to take some rest time or breaks, but at this point in time, we have like the free way, free for us to act, to create, to take our engine like running on full speed. So those were the important things, generally speaking, about this new moon. And also, as I always mention, for my new moons and full moons, we also have a story on the sky that is happening when the new moon is forming. Okay, and this story is made up of the energies of the planets, how they communicate together, where, what sectors of the chart are, and so on and so forth. Okay, and this is valid, again, generally speaking. Okay, and the story on the sky in this specific case, because it's different based on the new moons and the full moons and where they are situated, pardon me. The first thing that this is advising us, let's say, or telling us, I would say, the introduction, because every story has an introduction, has the middle, right, the core, and then the conclusion or the ending. So it starts by taking responsibility, but in a way of understanding what we are, what are our resources, okay? What I know as being my resources right now, or what is the level of resourcefulness that I have? What is the difference? resourcefulness is what is birthing resources. Okay, because when I resonate, or when I am in alignment with, let's say, happiness or acceptance, forgiveness, okay, I have the resources in me of creating, okay, real resources, such as, for example, material resources, skills, knowledge, talents, okay? So my analysis, let's say, with myself, or my self-awareness right now, needs to, for me to understand what is my level of resourcefulness, okay? And what is the level of how I'm creating my current resources from that, okay? Because I need to take the responsibility of what I have to create. Because whenever we want to create something with the new moon specifically, we want to see, what do I have? Think about creating or making a cookie. We need to know what are the ingredients, and also if I have those ingredients. So take full responsibility in seeing where you are at this moment before you put the intention, or even after you put the intention. Understand where you what you need to do right now, okay? What you have currently, and understand that maybe you are lacking the resourcefulness of faith. This is one big one, because if we lack this, maybe we need help from a mentor, from a coach, from someone that needs to take our hand and to believe in us that we can. This is one thing that if I'm putting a self-awareness of me, I can actually understand that this is what I need. I need a mentor or a coach that is going to, in a way, make me believe that I can do it. Okay, I can do that, because it's very hard for me to do it. Or it's just, I do not have that resources in me. I do not believe that I can do it. Even if maybe I can, I do not have the capacity. So I need somebody that has the trust and faith in me. Okay. And also, materially speaking, or skillfully, or related to my talents, what do I have? Do I have this skill? Do I have this talent? Do I have this money? If not, how can I have them? And what is maybe the fastest way to have them? Maybe until I learn a certain skill, I need to pay somebody else to do that for me, and so on and so forth. So this is, let's say, the diagnostic level, or the review level of what I'm trying to create. And after that, I'm going to understand that only through that analysis, or that reality check, I would say, okay, the reality check, I can ground that genius that I was mentioning at the beginning, that thing that I am, okay, I am, that maybe I've never knew that I can ever be, okay? This can be done when you take responsibility. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to do it all alone. Taking responsibility is understanding what you what you are right now at this present moment, or what you know about yourself at this present moment, and taking responsibility to maybe take out from and let's say take another person skill that is going to help you develop the skill that you think you are lacking, or the thing that you think you cannot do it without alone at this time. So this is actually taking responsibility. Okay. And yes, sometimes when we do not trust ourselves enough, we need somebody to validate us in some way. Okay. But sometimes, and especially with the energy of Aquarius, we might need to find that trust and that belief in ourselves. So this is another level where we might be triggered by the universe to go on a quest, to go on an adventure. And that adventure can be an internal one, or it can be an external one that can lead us to an internal one. For example, I'm going to retreat because I feel called that I need to retreat to find myself better. I can do healing, I can do healing on myself, I can do spiritual work on myself, I can just retreat for a few months or weeks, however I'm being called, and just connect more with that part of myself. Or I can go and travel outside of the place of where I am right now, find new people, find new places, find new modalities or new that are going to, in a way, invite me into a new world that is going to I'm going to discover through this world or through their eyes something new about myself that at some point is going to be coming back home to myself, and to understand that that's going to be maybe a trigger to find myself with that genius, that part of me that is my genius. Okay. And yes, the journey can be done internally with the help of a teacher, a shaman, a plant medicine. Everything can be done inside of yourself, but also it can be just a journey, as I said, outside of yourself that is going to trigger something inside at some point, and understanding your process and understanding yourself. So this is basically what the story on the sky is letting us know, to take full responsibility of our life at this point, and understanding if I want to manifest something, or I want to create something new, or I need to change my existence, my existent situation, to see what are the resources that I have, or the resourcefulness that I have, and see what is that I need to change, or I need to adapt, or I need help from somebody else outside of me. And based on that, I'm going to either go on a quest or on a journey inside of myself to find whatever I need to find more faith, to find more trust, or I can just hire somebody outside of me and give me that maybe knowledge that I lack, or skill, or faith in myself, and so on and so forth. That teacher that I'm waiting, which is actually just a representation of my own inner teacher that I do not have, or I don't think I have the capacity to link with. Okay, and once I do that, I can do what the new moon in Aquarius is asking me to do, or to understand, which is to connect to my unique blueprint and who and what I am here to do. Okay. And yes, that can be at different levels. Maybe I'm not going to find out my higher self maybe that I have on, I don't know what the dimension, but I certainly can connect to the blueprint or to the part of myself that is of highest vibration that I am currently in. And once I can invite that in my life, okay, and implement that in my life, I can say that I have quantum leaped into my ascension, okay, into my growing or growth as a soul, as a spirit, okay, because basically the ascension is integrating, grounding my higher self, okay, which resides on different dimensions or levels, and ground them here on earth, because here we are as avatars of as souls right now at this point in time. This is our one of our jobs. Okay, so basically this is what the new moon in Aquarius is going to trigger in us. And as the difference is that this time this new moon is not just for the cycle that is 28 or 29 days. This is the natural moon cycle. It's happening for the next 20 years. Why is that? Because of the planet Pluto that is already or has moved to Aquarius. And also the fire element that is going to be influencing us based on also the Chinese the Chinese astrology, as I was saying at the beginning. Yes, some of you need to go and review what I said at the beginning. This recording is going to be available, as I said, on YouTube, in the lives section on my channel, Sacred Light Alchemy. And yes, you can do that and go from the beginning. Another thing that I want to mention before we move on to the channel meditation, just as a conclusion, these are powerful times, you guys, okay? So my job here is to align myself, but not just to align myself, also help others that resonate with me, with my current energy, to do the same, okay? And these new moons and full moons are always, what I say, a portal or a window in time to help us realign if we have shifted, okay, from what this universe wants from us, okay? Actually, the co-creation of this universe, because guess what? We have free will. You all know that. We all have free will and we can do everything we want or everything that, but everything we want is going to create consequences, okay? So when these new moons or full moons, which I call windows in time, are being available to us, they are the trigger to align us or realign us to where we need to be, okay? So we can be in another place, but for our highest good, we should realign or align with these energies, okay? I don't like the word should, because the English sometimes is not maybe very good with that. But let's say for our highest good is best if we are in alignment with these energies that the universe is asking. We all the time we should be in alignment. Every time we do something, meditation, yoga, we should be in alignment. What these new moons and the full moons are, let's say, portals or gateways that are going to maybe, if we shifted from the path, we are being just called back. This is how I see them. I don't know how you guys are seeing it, but this is how I see it, and it's very helpful to see if you are still in alignment with who you are and what you have came here to do. Especially us women. I mean, the spirit that has chose to be a woman in this life, we are being called mostly to connect to the divine feminine and bring all the upgrades and all the activations and everything that is connected to the higher divine feminine to implement it and integrate on earth. Okay, this is valid also for males. However, being in a feminine body, it's easier for us to connect with those energies. And this is, let's say, mainly our the role that we have. Okay, one of the roles. Men have their own, or the ones that are in a male body have another role. Okay, some of you maybe are thinking differently, but this is what I believe right now at this time, and what I was guided. And if you resonate with it, good. If you don't, keep with what you want or what you resonate with. You don't need to agree with everything that I'm saying. So right now, my beautiful souls, thank you again for all of you that are here live with me on TikTok and on YouTube. Also, for those of you that are going to see this on the recording, please like, subscribe, comment if you want. Maybe something was not clear. I'm trying to be as coherent as possible. As you can see, English is not my first language. I speak other 2 or 3 languages if I'm being honest with you. So sometimes maybe I'm not speaking at the level of native English. Or a native person that speak English, but I'm trying my best to be as coherent as possible, and I hope I'm doing a good job. So right now, my beautiful souls, we are going to go and do the meditation. Okay, you can hold the crystal in your hands however you want. I'm going to just put myself comfortable, and so as you can either sit down or lay down on the bed or couch, or sit in an armchair, however you feel comfortable. The only thing that I ask you is to close your eyes and have your spine as straight as possible. Okay, see how you can put your as straight as possible. Amazing. Yeah. Close your eyes right now. Feet on the ground. Connect with your heart. Amazing. And we are going to take 3 long breaths from the belly. 1, 2, connect with your belly, and one last breath, deep. Amazing. Beautiful. So right now, I'm going to ask you to connect with the top of your head, with your forehead, nose, mouth. Connect and focus on your throat, on your chest, then on your belly, pelvic area, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. We have connected more with the body. Amazing. Connecting more with the body, and we are more into the present, more connected to the body, and more into the present moment. Good. Amazing. And right now, I'm going to ask you to connect again to the heart deeply. So put all your 5 senses into the heart space, and we are going to visualize right now a pillar of light going down from the heart through all the body, through the earth, in the center of the earth. We are going to connect to the body, through the body in the center of the earth. And again, from the heart, we are going to connect through another cord of light, which is going up into the center of the sky. Visualize the pillar of light that is connecting us, connecting the body with the sky and the Mother Earth. So visualize the entire pillar. We are in the middle. Have your spine as straight as possible, and see and visualize the pillar of light right through you. Connect again with the heart and stay in your breath and the heart. Beautiful. And now I want you to go into a place of your body, in your body, that you feel a discomfort, or anything that your body, just by intuition, is asking you to go. It can be the belly, it can be the head, it can be the chest. And ask your body to tell you what it needs from you right now. What it needs from you right now. Ask, what do you need from me right now? What do you need from me right now? Maybe it needs some love. Maybe it needs some vitamins. Maybe it needs some nourishment. Maybe it needs more water. Feel your body and hear what it has to say. Beautiful. Still connected to the heart, I'm going to invite you to understand what is stopping you, or what is the break or the limit that is let's say putting a stop or a limit to your growth. And it can be from anything. Ask your heart, maybe you need to forgive someone, or you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need some more trust in yourself, or some more discipline, more willpower. Maybe you need more resources. Maybe you need more motivation. Just ask your heart and see what she wants from you, or what is the block to your growth. It can be that I'm not yet aligned, or there's like an inner child wound that I still need to connect to. Maybe there's a shadow aspect of myself that I still need to forgive and integrate or let go of. What does it say? I'm teaching you by asking questions to connect more with the body and the heart. And the mind, okay, when you connect with the body and when you connect with the heart, the mind is going to also be participant and just listens. So this is how coherence is happening between the mind, heart, and the body. This is how these aspects or parts of ourselves are becoming unified, are coming into union. Because sometimes the body wants something, the heart something else, and the mind completely different. So when we start by asking what our body needs, then our heart, and we invite the focus of our mind to listen, we realize, or we become aware by just being in the presence of these answers, of how different, we become aware of how different things can be. And that's what our life is. This misunderstanding or misalignment with parts of myself that I'm not unified with, or I do not give what they need. My body needs different things than my heart, or my mind wants different things than my body. So by understanding these aspects and parts of ourselves, we can realign. We can understand what we want at different levels. And as a good manager of our being, we can make priorities and give that to ourselves. So at the beginning of the meditation, I ask what our body needs. Then now what our heart needs. And we can now ask what our mind needs. Maybe it needs more information. Maybe it needs more knowledge. Maybe it wants, you can see the image of something. So let's understand that none of these aspects actually wants anything else than to belong, to be happy, and to express those parts. And by understanding that there's no separation, or I would put it a war between or in ourselves, between these parts of self. Now that we became aware, I'm just going to ask you again to reposition yourself if you are not aligning with your spine. And I'm going to ask you to open yourself. Remember that we have the protection that we need. Archangel Michael is helping us clear any energies that are not good for this space and this vibration. And let's invite the energies of the new moon and the energies that are available for us to come into this space and be integrated as much as possible for our highest good and in the best possible way for the level that we are. Only at the capacity that we are able to integrate them. Amazing. Beautiful. Let these energies flow into your body, connect to your body more and more. And integrate them at deeper levels of your being. As we sit in meditation, we are receptive. We become receptive and more aware. Beautiful. Connect with the ground more, with your heart. Right now, I want you to focus on your belly. Then focus on your heart. Then focus on your forehead. Focus on the belly, on the heart, and then on the forehead. These three parts of the body that are connecting us to the body, to the heart, and to the mind, or our wisdom. Beautiful. You feel these three areas of your body: the belly, the heart, and the forehead. And how they are activating with you just being present with them. And how you can receive through them. Beautiful. Align with the energies of the new moon. Allow them to come to you and integrate them at the capacity that you can right now and at the level that you are able to. And you can breathe deeply. Go deeper. Ground yourself more. Feel your heart, your breath. Breathe if you feel discomfort. Let anything that needs to go. And invite these energies of the new moon in your space to become aware of what they want from you and the inspiration that you need from these energies, what is triggering in you. And visualize what you want to manifest right now. Maybe you want to be in a different space that you are. You can visualize right now where you want to be next month, this year, in the coming 5 years, in the coming 10, 15, 20 years. See different levels of you, different versions of you that you can see or visualize. What you like for your life. Set the intention now and visualize it. One more minute. Beautiful. And right now, before we close the meditation, I would like you to visualize the entire planet. The planet, you are this big giant person that holds the planet like a ball in its hand. And I want you to see your family, friends, community, country, and planet, overall continent, right in the palm of your hand, just like a precious jewel. And you being in your higher self, okay, you being in your higher self, and I want you to visualize and set the intention and the energy for what you want to manifest in this world, how you want this world to be in the future, in the next 20 years, maybe in the coming year. Let's start like that and see what and how it evolves for you. How would you like Earth to be? Maybe you want to see people more happy and generous and more aligned with who they really are, more humans, more happy, courageous. How you want to see this world and see them like that. Visualize like on a projector, like on a movie. See how you want the people, humanity, and this earth to be. And see that for this world. Nature, communities, peace, abundance, harmony. See how you visualize Earth. You visualize Earth. Beautiful. And you can see the earth right now. Visualize it surrounded by a golden white light. A golden white light surrounded or surrounding the earth. Higher consciousness. Send your love to Mother Earth. Connect to her. You can thank her. You can ask for forgiveness if you feel like it. You can just express your gratitude for everything that she needs to do while she has so many beings to take care of. How much energy and process and work she needs to put to hold this on her belly. Appreciate what she is doing for you and for all of us. Gratitude is the vibration that is necessary to bring something into manifestation, whatever that thing is. So becoming brave, grateful, and being in this, on this frequency and vibration, you have the capacity to not only manifest for yourself, but also manifest for others. So trust that you are able to make this happen, to put your seed into this world, your contribution, and make this world a better place with you in it. If you weren't meant to be here right now, you wouldn't be. And this is a powerful thing. So by you being here, you still have a purpose. You still have a mission. And this is what the new moon in Aquarius is asking each and every one of us to do. To find exactly that. You now retrieve the image, the intention, and energy from this and connecting back to your heart and body. And slowly, slowly, you're going to move your body very slowly. Your neck. And open your eyes. Beautiful meditation. Amazing. Beautiful, my thank you so much again for being here on with me live on YouTube and on TikTok. And yes, also for those of you that are going to see the recording, Don't forget to comment if you want, to like, to subscribe, and share this live with somebody that might want to see it. As always, I'm also going to put it in the description on YouTube, the timestamps to go exactly at the portion that you want to go from the beginning until the end. So right now, my beautiful souls, we are going to read the card, the oracle card, which I already pulled just for convenience, so that we have everything ready. And the card for the new moon in Aquarius, it's called Crown Chakra Upgrade, Divine Connection, Holy Experiences, Miraculous Energy. Oops. And this is the card. Okay, I'm going to just, okay, this is the card. Here is the card. And here is, I think is, but no, sorry, it's pigeon. Yeah, right here with the heart on top. Okay, so let's read this together. The crown chakra is the energy center found at the top of the head, often symbolized by the 1,000-petal lotus. It governs our connection to wisdom, both internal and that of source. Opening the crown chakra represents connecting deeply with the heart of source and drawing down inspiration and insight. This card transports us to a sacred hall with pillars representing the divine connections to source, and a gateway that is guarded by a white dove. So it is a dove, not a pigeon, symbolizing the Holy Spirit. So it is the Holy Spirit surrounded by this beautiful light. It may seem as though this is another realm or dimension. Ultimately, it is found within. We are all facets of Holy Spirit incarnate. This card calls us home to ourselves, encouraging us to claim our divinity. Visualize the crown of your head in order to connect, opening up and bursting with infinite clear and rainbow light. Send the signal from your crown up to the heart of heaven. Visualize streams of consciousness pouring into, listen deeply. Your crown chakra has been upgraded. The spiritual connections you have always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you have run from or ignored are being reclaimed. This is an important time. For you are uncovering gifts and wisdom and moving through healing. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your beliefs in the divine. Know that it is okay and no grievances are being held against you. The Holy Spirit is with you and within you. This is a coming home to your true self, talking about what we just discussed with the new moon in Aquarius, right? You are also being encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you are being surrounded by healing light. Divine encourages and holy experiences are happening around you. If you have had a challenging relationship with spirituality or religion in the past, this has now been healed, and you can move forward in an authentic way, experiencing the divine on a personal level and beyond the limitations of unnecessary dogma. You are connected. Talking about religions, maybe some of you think that you need somebody else in order to connect with your higher self or the divine, such as a priest or somebody, a teacher, a mentor. This is not true. And if you were told this, This is also a way of taking your power back, okay? Taking your power back and reclaim that personal responsibility of knowing that you can always connect with the divine through and inside of you, okay? Beautiful card, and so in tune with the energies of the new moon in Aquarius. Usually is like that. So I'm surprised, but still not so surprised, because the energies are so much in alignment with everything that we are doing here. I hope this is helping you. This is what this is my intention. First, to be in a space, a sacred space, that we can share what astrology, or astrologically speaking, the universe is asking from us, how to integrate these energies and connect to them. And also through the meditation that we are doing, to remove, let's say, the blockages that stand in the way of us receiving these energies and becoming more aligned with who we are at a deeper level and also at a higher level. So this is the purpose of all these, what we are doing, these lives. This is the thing that is keeping us in congruence and co-creating in a healthy way, I would say, or in a higher way with this universe and with all the laws in the universe that exist, known or unknown by some of us. And lastly, this is the cherry on the cake, the oracle card, which is always putting this like a seal of what we are doing, and is just putting the signature on and the clearing or the clarity on everything that we are doing during the circle. So again, I hope this was good for you and resonated with you on what you are experiencing, on what you're going to experience next. And as always, I'm here with you live every 2 weeks for the new moons and the full moons. So we are going to see each other in 2 weeks. So I'm here with you again in 2 weeks. Thank you again. We are going to close the circle just to share our gratitude to whoever helped us. Closing the eyes, hands in prayer. Just listen to my invocation. To the south, to the west, to the north, to the east, to the Mother Earth, to the Father Sky, to all stellar nations and all the guides, ancestors that were here with us, helping us, inspiring us, healing us, sending us all the inspiration that we needed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, our higher self. We are in gratitude for everything that you're doing for us. Thank you for everything that you are doing for us each and every day. And thank you guys again. Until next time, take care and